And welcome to Inspiration, Influence, and Inspire. And we are super excited today to bring to you our guest, Mr. Jeffrey Williams. And let me tell you why I brought Mr. Jeffrey on. You know what the question is always, Mr. Jeffrey? Do you coach men? I said smart men I do. If they smart, they'll look past all that women's empowerment stuff and say, this woman know what she doing, and I'm finna get in her class.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Jeffrey, what made you sign up to coach with me?
Well, I was watching some of your broadcasts, and I kept going back to it, and I didn't realize that you were, your focus was women. I just listen. When you're hungry, anything's gonna work for you.
You tell them again. When you're hungry.
Yeah, you listen. I'm gonna eat it if it's hungry. If I'm hungry, so I didn't know that your focus was women. So I signed up and realized that I was outnumbered. Like 55 to 1. But I need to get to my next levels, and I gotta find somebody who can help me do that. And so when I found you, I said I'm gonna hook my wagon to your star, and we're gonna take it from there.
And Mr. Jeffrey, did it matter?
Oh, did it matter?
Did it matter that I coach with?
No, it didn't matter. No, it didn't matter to me, not one bit. I didn't think twice about it. The fact is that if you got the goods and you got what I need, I'm gonna get it from you. So that was it never crossed my mind that you were a woman and I had to question whether or not I can get what I need to get from you. You are available. You were offering. You were not free, but you were an expert. And I'm not going to be ignorant all my life. So I decided I'm going to connect with you.
Wow.
You're my coach.
Wow, boy, you said a mouthful there, Mr. Jeffrey. And I want to talk, but you know me, right? And guys, if you haven't shared the broadcast, go ahead and share the broadcast. #shared. Angelia is going to be going back and picking 2 winners, one on Periscope and one on Facebook. I'm actually giving away 2 great books by April Beverly. Let me get a copy of them real quick. I'm giving away How to Write Copy That Pierces Hearts and Opens Wallets. And I'm giving away a copy of Fast Money. The easy way to use Facebook ads to hook smoking hot leads. So if you haven't shared, these are both amazing books that will help you with your bottom line in your business. And that's who I am. Mr. Jeffrey, can you tell them how bottom line focused I am?
Listen, if it don't make money, it don't make sense.
It don't make money.
So you really helped change my thinking regarding that as well. I mean, there's no way out. You got to go through it to get through it. And you were focused on that. And you were unapologetic about that. You were fearless about that and remained so. And so that helped me break out of all the other mindsets, things that were holding me back, minimizing what I need to do, discounting, my desire, my need really to create legacy and generational wealth. So you're my coach. I tell folk about it too.
And the funny thing is, Mr. Jeffrey, it wasn't for long I saw your wife in the wings rooting for me. Tell me, get him. Get him.
Yeah, because she's pushing, the same way. And so it's affecting our whole house. I mean, seriously, I believe that you don't have to be ignorant all your life, but you got to find people who can help you, staff your weakness, really. And I didn't know what I didn't know. I was an unconscious incompetent as it relates to business and how to move forward, especially in the social media and online spaces. And so I've been out of my mind every single day, moving other people forward as well. And it can't help but affect my bottom line.
That's it. Because that's the law of compensation, is that the more people you assist, the more people you help. It's biblical. Zig Ziglar said it, that if you want something to happen for you, make it happen for other people. And so he said he was in a state of unconscious incompetence. Woo, that's so deep.
I didn't know that. I didn't know.
Ooh.
That's the worst place to be, by the way.
And you're actually Dr. Jeffrey, right?
I am. I got 3 degrees.
Wow.
And I got the debt to prove it.
And look, and I ain't got not one, Dr. Jeffrey. I told him the other night, Dr. Jeffrey, I got an MBA. I got a massive bank account.
Listen, I like that.
That's the only thing. They say he sound educated. He do.
listen. I got the degrees too. I got a Brown degree. I got a Harvard degree. I got a doctorate from seminary. I've been around the block a few times. I can read different things now.
Wow.
But again, you don't know what you don't know. And if you rest in, your education, but you're still ignorant, that's a sad place to be.
Wow. Boy, you dropped some knowledge today, Dr. Jeff. Let me tell you something. I'm a lifelong learner.
Yeah.
I feel like I can learn from anybody. I never feel like I'm too good to learn. If you're on the corner, I can even learn from you how not to land on that corner.
Yeah, you better believe it.
Even lessons of what not to do are lessons. I'm always reading. I'm always studying. But even more so, I'm always executing. And a lot of times you learn more in the execution of the knowledge than you'll ever learn in the studying of the knowledge.
Yeah. Wow. It's only in our economy of thought that we think that if you study something, you know something. In Asian cultures, they never think of the fact that you studied how to ride a bike, you know how to ride a bike. If you're not riding a bike, you don't know how to ride a bike. If you're not making money and you're in business, you don't know how to. So you can say you're a business person, but if you're not making money, if you're not producing something, if you're not on your way to profitability, then what are you doing, right? And when it comes, like for real, when it comes to changing lives, economics are required. I've been in the ministry 34 years. I started very young. Are you hearing me? I'm a duly consecrated bishop in the Lord's church, but I've got almost $250,000 in debt, legitimate debt. What I mean by that is I didn't go out there and just buy Ferragamos. You follow me? This is education debt. You follow me? I don't have any real consumer debt. So it's not as if I just blew my money. The key is, though, if you're going to make money, you got to change the way you think, and you got to connect to people who can take you there. And sadly, you can't always find it next to you. You got to go where you need to go. Like, I've never met you physically in person, but I will. But the fact of the matter is, you are my coach. And I tell people that all the time, right?
And you know what, Dr. Jeffrey, let me tell you something. And I'm so passionate, guys, that this is truly my mission.
Yeah.
I'm truly disturbed when I give you guys an opportunity to change your life and you let something like $99 a week be the difference. You say, I'm not sure, I'm not ready, I can't afford it, and all of these reasons. But talk about, Dr. Jeffrey, what changed when you made that investment to get some knowledge that you didn't know? Let's talk about some of the things you were able to create.
Yeah, I mean, we started, a couple months ago, 3 months ago, something like that. And again, I mentioned my debt. So when I think about my debt in relation to the money that I made, it doesn't seem like a whole lot. But in 90 days, I made over almost $60,000. That's just on one. That's just on one platform that I'm looking at. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Now, again, I'm not hustling people.
Oh, no, never.
My hustle.
No,
I'm
never.
hustling people. You hear what I'm saying? If anything, I'm too concerned that people are going to read me the wrong way. But I'm producing value. I'm coaching people. You can't always give stuff away free. You follow me? I did that for 33
You know why? You know why, Bishop? Because people don't respect free.
They don't.
We have such a negative connotation of free. See, Coach got a few big words too, y'all.
Yeah.
People don't always put a value in free. And whether you're in the ministry or not, there are points and times where people must compensate you for your time. A workman is worthy of his hire. I didn't make that up. That's biblical. And we won't even talk about the ideas, because let me tell you something. Your earnings are in direct correlation with the way you execute what I asked you to do.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I saw it. I mean, listen, I wasn't even through the course, and I started making money. Now, this is really important, especially those who are watching. You know, and again, I don't know, you know, the audience that's on, but this is the deal. There are times when, you know, you give things to people and you help people, but many times if people are unwilling to invest, they're not, and then people get upset with it. This is Bishop talking, right? They're not worthy of what you're giving them.
They're not ready for it. They're not ready. They're not ready for it.
Time, right? And especially when America spent $4 billion on Halloween. Don't tell me we don't have the money. Stop it. You know what my wife and I did? We did it as an experiment. We you know, we got a house, we got some stuff we ain't been using. You know? We put some stuff on Facebook, you know, or social media, and so folk coming to the house buying shoes. Are you hearing me? Buying a table. And I'm sitting there laughing to myself saying, you know what? My coach is serious. That girl's a prophet, because she sure enough said, listen, you know, you got something in your house, you know, you can get it done. But when you're hungry enough, you're going to find a way, right? Now, again, there may be something out of your reach, but there's certain things you can do right now to get you to that. And for the most of us that are watching, listening, you know, you got $99. Stop playing.
I say that every day, Bishop. Listen, it's something in your house worth $99. The Black Code starts tomorrow, 8 p.m. There's something in your house. There's something in your hands. 5 cakes, $99 a week. 10 fish plates, $99 a week. There is something you can do that will change the trajectory of your life. But I can't do it for you. And I don't care if you're 15 or if you're 55. There is something that you can, and you don't, this is what I tell people. You're assigned people and people are assigned to you. You don't come here every day for no reason. Bishop Jeff didn't register for my class for no reason. He kept coming back here because I was part of his assignment.
Yeah, you better believe it.
And sometimes you don't. Go ahead, Mr. Jeff.
And a genuine answer to a cry, saying, God, there is absolutely no way for me to get where I need to go to be. But I think about your mother when I think of this. There's no way I can really support my aging parents the way I need to. There's no way I can create legacy. There's no way I can really take care of people if I'm not whole. It's just no way. You follow me? I mean, my days are 15 hours a day, 7 days a week, without exception. I'm not making any of that up. You follow me? I got to be the most productive person in the world right now. I mean, but the fact is, I give 90% of that away, right, by virtue of the calling. But yet I was allowing other things to stop me from really doing what I need to do. But I had to invest in order to increase. So I couldn't expect, as gifted as you are, and I'm sure if we were in the same community, you know what I mean? I think we get along fabulously. My wife loves you. You know, I think it'd be wonderful. But I could not expect you to give me that knowledge without me making an investment. Right? So I had a little conversation with my wife, you know, because every dollar that comes in is already spent. You follow me? This ain't, this is serious business right now. This is no joke for us, right? So every dollar that comes in is being reinvested, but I had to invest in my future. And I had to find somebody who could receive that and give me something of greater value than what I was given. Right? So for $99 for 16 weeks or $125 16 weeks, automatic, I didn't even think about that money. I just didn't think about it because I said, listen, if this coach is legitimate and I do what she says.
Do what I say.
You follow me? Like, you checked me a number of times.
Oh.
I appreciate the fact that you love me, but you're not in love with me. You know what I mean? You called me out a few times. I'm sitting there
Right?
calling me
But
out.
but guess what, Bishop? But guess what though? In class, you a student, baby, and I got a job to do.
I had to come under. I had to submit. He said, okay, well, she just yelled at me. So I'm going to take my little feelings, get up my feelings, and I'm going to change the name of my program. Right? Right? I wrote that ebook because you told me to change the name. I'll call it Resurge. Launching another webinar next week called Resurge 2018. Are you ready to get it done?
Oh, that's going to be amazing.
I ain't playing. Why? Because, listen, I know I'm ignorant. You follow me? So that now I move from being unconscious incompetent, now I'm consciously incompetent. At least I know I don't know.
Right.
Now, I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to do whatever she says. She says stand to the left, I'm going to stand to the left. Because she's making money. And I'm not making the money.
And I show you how. And guys, here's the thing. Even if you come into class without a shadow of a doubt, some of you are waiting because you're saying, well, I don't know what God is calling me to do, or I don't know what my purpose is. And until I find it, when I find it, I'll sign up with you. Sometimes God wants you to have enough faith that you get going before you get the rest of the assignment. See, that's faith.
You better believe it.
That's faith. I can't see the shore, but I'm going to go out and set sail because I know that if he carried me this far, he'll carry me the rest of the way.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to let go of what's in your hand to get what he has in his.
That's Bible right there.
And what's in your hand is a job. What's in your hand is debt. What's in your hand is things that people have told you you can't have and that you can't do. And Bishop sat there and told you, I was making money before the class was even over with. If you let me do my job, and if he really let me do my job and stay in the class, Bishop would be making 6 and 7 figures before he realized it. Because I was. It's scary. It's scary when you go to that place where you didn't know it was possible and it starts to happen. But he told us it could and it would.
Yeah. You did say that. You know, one mistake I made in the process, I got so busy making money, I missed a couple of classes and got the replay, right? Now the replay is good. But it's nothing like that accountability factor. Are you hearing me? And some steps I missed cost me money. I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you. You know what I mean? You just asked me. You wanted to interview me, and I appreciate that. So there's no financial conversation happening here. I'm just letting you know. It's maybe confession.
And when you got back, what did I say? I said, Mr. Jeffrey, I said, you've been gone. I said, and you missed. You got A and B, you flew and you made your little change. But you could have doubled up with C and you could have doubled up with D.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you know, and I was so too. And I said to myself, you know, me thinking I knew something, man, I'm all frustrated here and lost some stuff there. And I said, I left money on the table. Now people get a little concerned when a preacher starts talking like this. But listen, the kind of money I need to make to create 3 generations of wealth, my church will never be able to. Nor should they be responsible.
Should they be responsible?
Generational wealth. Nor did I ever think that would be the case, right? So I gotta be about the thing I gotta be about, right? But the black code is what intrigued me, and I said to myself, I said, God, please don't let me miss it with this sister. In other words, God, please. I can't afford to miss it here. I can't because it's too serious. It's too deep. I've been hurt too much. I've been robbed in money that'll blow your mind. I said, God, I'm not going to go around this one more time. I'm going to put my money in this thing and I'm going to get that knowledge, And not only that, but it's helped me help so many other people. Are you hearing me? There are people who are walking in their destiny that otherwise would not be because I'm walking in mine. Now you need to hear this, sister. You need to hear this. And those that are watching, you need to hear this. Now, if you're signing up for my next webinar, I really appreciate that. But I just got to be honest with you. if you got to choose between my webinar in Coach's webinar, you need to go on down the road. You're not gonna hurt my feelings.
Oh.
Because it's quite. The fact is, I'm trying to take half of stuff anyway and teach it to you. So you know, I'll be quoting you though. I give you props. I just ain't saying you time, but I'll be giving you props. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I mean? That's a bona fide fact. And I use it in every area dimension of my life, trying to empower people to change their world, which is my purpose piece. But you give me the strategy and the tools in order to do that. And so I'm eternally grateful to that. My wife, my children, my parents will all be grateful to the time we've had already. Now I'm signing up for the other class anyway, because I realize that, coaching never ends.
It never ends. It never ends, and it's a journey. It is a journey, and the consistency in which, matter of fact, I think I have something for you. I was telling them before you joined that I had just crossed my $1 million mark in the last 2 years, really from, I say, April of last year until now. So like the last 16 months, generating $1 million. And I'm getting ready to launch a Mentored by a Millionaire program where I take you behind the scenes and debrief you on every single thing I do, including this mega launch that I'm about to do next year. That's going to be, it's blowing my mind to the point that I'm having to pray and meditate literally every morning, just for the width and the breadth and the depth to sink in. But God is telling me it's time to go to the masses. So we about to do this whole Obama grassroots campaign next year. There's nothing short of amazing. And I want to let certain people in behind the scenes who need to create movements. Yeah. This is going to be more about how do you create a movement. I got a message for the world. How do I 10x, 20x, 30x that message? How does it catch on like spinners and rims? How does it catch on like Air Jordans? How does it catch on? You got. How does it catch on like Bodak Yellow? How does it catch on like all of this other stuff that doesn't take people anywhere? Absolutely, Angela, exponential growth. And so that's what I'm experiencing in this season. And that's what I'm praying for in this season. And so that may be somewhere you want to go, and it's very affordable, Bishop Jeffrey. But I tell you, this is my joy. I sat there in that class and I watched you create. And I watch y'all create. And I watch you see, it's like a light bulb. And he said it, you don't know what you don't know. I remember. At some point, you gotta listen to somebody. At some point, we all have to listen to somebody. If you're blessed and if you're here, one of us may be the person you're assigned to. But are you listening? You can come here and listen to me every day and not hear half of what I teach you behind the scenes. Almost immediately, day one, we get in class and we're creating. Day two, we putting prices on stuff. By week 3, you got your footing on how to offer. I'm telling you, it's an amazing experience. So bit.ly/BLAQ code. Class starts tomorrow. If it's for you, don't miss it. Don't keep watching me blow up the bank. Like Cardi B said, you trying to fill up the tank. I'm trying to fill up the safe. you trying to fill up the tank. I'm trying to fill up the safe.
Yeah, I like that.
And it's truly been a journey because, every day I still got to spend 2-3 hours at the hospital with my mom. I still got to deal with these girls in college and one child here with me, and I still got to run my household. So you may say, but Coach, I got all these things going on. Life does not stop. Even the Bible says in this world, there will be troubles.
Yeah, that's Bible.
Yeah, it's biblical. So I see you going live.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Well, I do the morning decrees, right?
I saw that.
That's 300 days live more than once, I'm overexposed. And then I was dealing with, personal insecurity. How am I going to look? It ain't going to come off right. You know what I mean? My teeth ain't right.
Your teeth are fine.
When's is my hair day? I didn't get my hair did yet. All kinds of factors were stopping me. And I realized, you know what, Jeff, A, that's pride. And B, if you don't start, you're never going to start. So get up after this thing and figure this thing out. And the reach is actually worldwide.
It's a worldwide reach. It's an international platform.
I'm not hustling people. I'm hustling my hustle. Are you hearing? But I'm providing value. So, Jeff, if you're legit and you're serious and sincere, then there's going to be haters. There's going to be some folk looking at you strange. But be about it so you can help people, right? And so I'm going live 2 or 3 times a day. I get revelation and I drop it quick, right?
And that's what we're supposed to do with it, Bishop. That's, for those of you asking who that's talking, that's Bishop Dr. Mr. Jeffrey Williams.
And I see some folks, a few names that I see, and I'm glad y'all are. But I go live, for that, And it's not always about my classes. Sometimes I just want to connect and share, This is how you get past discouragement. This is how you overcome this. You know what I mean? I don't got time to tell my story, but there's a story behind this glory. You know what I mean? There's a story behind all this stuff, And so I kind of share those things. But again, it was listening to you and going live. Again, I'm telling you, folks, listen to me. Listen to Brother Jeff. At some point, you got to, some compensate, some don't. But I'm doing my thing,
And Shannon goes live too. Shannon goes live. Shannon Griffith in the chat. Shannon goes live like 40, and I love it. Let me tell you something, guys. When people ask me, and when my clients ask me, they ask me a couple different things. And we're going to give you the information to follow the bishop, and I'll actually tag him once this broadcast is over. I'll tag him the top of the broadcast once this broadcast is over. But when my clients ask me, Coach, what's the fastest way to $1 million? And then I tell them. And then they say, well, I'm going to go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You didn't hear me. And you don't see me. See, I'm one of those coaches that I practice what I preach. I'm not going to tell you to do something and then do something different.
Yeah, it's good.
If I'm telling you to go live 2-3 times a day, where am I at? 2-3 times a day. So for all of you to say, well, people going to get tired of looking at me. They don't have to watch. Hello? We got Cassandra, Pastor Cassandra Elliott. She go live. She ain't tripping. Kiara Solomon, Don Thomas. These are all people that go live, right? Because I'm going to tell you that if you're not at the table, you can't eat. If God has given you a buffet, an international platform, let me ask you a question. How many of you would like to have clients internationally? Say me. I do, Biffley Bob. We was just talking about that. How many of you would like to have clients internationally? Say me. And so if God has given you an international platform, international, how dare you not use it? Good morning, Darius. How dare you not use it? And so while you're sitting there worried about what other people are thinking about you and what other people are saying about you, truth of the matter is you need to be worrying about what they're saying about you at the bank. Are they talking about you had too many NSF fees? Or are they trying to offer you a business loan or a new credit card account? What are they saying about you at the bank?
Yeah, that's good.
We gotta worry about the right thing. Or better yet, what's Peter gonna say about you when you get to that gate? That you was too scared to share your message? I'm not finna argue with Peter about getting in.
Yeah,
gonna do it.
That's powerful. You really have to be a about it. And see, this is the other thing that I think we make the mistake is that we hear this message, right? But we don't go deeper because we think somehow there's a shortcut that, I can do what they did without understanding what they know. This is why, and listen, especially folk look like us. I had a man tell me this in this meeting. Now, I serve on 23 boards and commissions. Are you hearing what I'm talking about? I had this man say to me, he said, Jeff, it's not important that you're the wisest, the smartest guy in the room. Because in most rooms, my degrees say I am, right? You got to be the wisest guy. And the wisest guy in the room is going to learn from the person who knows more than they know.
You better say that. Say that again. First of all, start with, I serve on 23 boards and commissions. Start over there. That part.
I serve on 23 boards and commissions. You know what I mean? We'll make decisions tonight for every college and university, public institution in this state tonight, right? One of 8. I serve on one of 8.